That's fine. That's good enough. Walk over here. And then I get magic. Okay. Secrets of Essence. Big old title. Essence is represented by the blue bar under your character's graphic roster. So basically mana. In the upper right corner of the screen. You use Essence to make creations and cast some of the more powerful spells like healing. When you spend Essence to cast spells, you get it back by returning to town or by approaching an Essence pool, the one nearby. However, making creations reduces the maximum amount of Essence you can have. If you have a total of 30 Essence, for example, and you make one Fyora, which costs 10 Essence, your new maximum is 20. If you can't get the other 10 back until Fyora dies or you absorb it. So the idea is to make a creation, you have to use your maximum Essence instead of your temporary, which you would use for like spells and stuff. It's up to you whether to make a lot of weak creations, a few strong creations, save your Essence for spells, or mix the three. Geneforge makes all of these options viable. A few strong creations is usually what I would go for. Sometimes the lot of weak creations can work depending on, well, my experience is still from Geneforge 5, so we'll have to experiment as we yawn our way through this game. Okay. Here, let's see if there's on the ground. There's a beaker. A metal bowl, which probably aren't worth anything. So I'm gonna go read the book. Creations for the Beginning Shaper. To survive on Suxia Island, you will probably need to make creations to fight for you, especially if you are playing a Shaper, which I am. When you use the canister on the left, you will learn to create a Fyora, a small, fire-breathing lizard. Wonderful. To make a Fyora, you need at least one level of fire shaping. If you don't have this and want to make a Fyora, you need to train in this skill when you next gain a level. To make a creation, press the creation button in the lower left. Has a worm on it, which must be what that is. You will then spend some of your Essence to create a Fyora and improve its skills. The more Essence you spend on one Fyora skills, the less you have to create more of them. You can create up to 7 servants. You can't get the Essence you spend back until the creation dies or you reabsorb it. Finally, it's a good idea to buy at least 2 levels of intelligence for your creations. If you do, you will be able to control them in combat. Otherwise, they will act on your own. They may not always do what you want. If you start out as an agent, you might not have the ability to make a Fyora. To get it, select Improve Abilities. I'm not an agent, so I'm not going to bother. Right then, to the canisters. Create Fyora by 1. Fyora, fire-breathing lizard. A Fyora is a small, fierce lizard creature. It has sharp teeth and large glands in its throat. Give it the ability to spit globules of flaming saliva. Yummy. Fyoras have an excellent mix of melee and missile abilities, so pretty much a jack-of-all-trades creature. It's not a tank, it's not a mage, it's just middle of the range. So, base cost 8, current essence that. I said I need 2. Mental attacks, keep it from fleeing. At 2 levels of this, you control it. Okay. Endurance and health. Dexterity, act sooner, evade no land blows. Very useful for missile-based creatures like the Fyora. Okay, let's try to keep 10 essence, maybe. Okay, stunning. Apparently I can't raise... Oh, my current essence is 14 and I'm spending... Wow. That's expensive. I need more MP. Okay, well. Okay, Fiora, buddy. You'll have to be doing the fighting for me. What's this? It's a dagger. Okay. Let's check the tab thing. Larry, the Fiora. Right. Level bonus for knowledge of ability +3. Level bonus for shaper skill +1. So, 41 health versus me with 12 health. Yes, that's good. Say level 4. Okay. So, I have a pet lizard. And I learn heal from the other canister. Spiffy. Not that I could cast it or anything, but I do have healing pods. So. Too bad I can't get any more mana from that thing, but... Okay. Cobblestones go this way, so let's follow them generally. And I don't want to wander off too much. We can explore once we know. Well, at this point, we have a creature, we have some armor. The only thing we don't have is like a town to sell stuff off at. So let's just go into explorer mode and wander off this way. Trees and... You find a sign that the evacuation of this island was not completely orderly. There's a body here. It is barely more than a skeleton and has been here for a long time. Based on its garments, you think it was a shaper. The shapers here made their supplies to last. It looks like some of the stuff in the corpse is still usable. Awesome. Healing spores. Interesting. Fyorapower probe. Pretty nifty. If I recall, healing spores are a healing group. Yes. This gourd contains specially formatted, highly enchanted, shaper-made spores. Shrooms. If you only want to help yourself, use pods, not spores. Yep. Right. Okay, so that was a big dead end with some loot at the end. This is why we explore. Take notes, kids. This is why you explore. Okay. Cobblestones is probably where the main quest line goes. So let's take a look, see that soon you have to fight your first battles. There are several rogue Fyoras ahead. The best tactic to defeat them depends on what sort of character you picked. Yep, Fyora first. If you're playing a Guardian, you should have found and equipped one of the daggers in the previous section. There's another hidden in this section. Also make a Fyora to help you. Yep. I've got lots of daggers, but if you're playing an agent, you should use both the Fireball spell and a dagger to cast Firebolt in combat. Plus yada yada yada. Did I miss the shaper thing? If you get wounded or your Fiora dies, you can rejuvenate yourself with the pools in the building to the west. Yep. Finally, if you've not yet saved the game, you should do so now. Escape to bring and save the game. Haha. Save 1. Game save. Okay, combat. Bring it on, I'm ready. There's a Fyora standing on the path ahead, because I took the back way and it just kind of looped around. is a very familiar sort of creation. Shapers have made them for centuries to serve as bodyguards, watchdogs, and even pets. You've been around hundreds of them. This one, however, is different from any Fyora you have ever seen. It doesn't have the usual expression of serving me type word and obedience. It doesn't look at you as a master, but as food. Why did they put two butts there? I don't know. You have heard tales of creations which have turned on their creators and gone rogue, but it almost never actually happens. If it ever did, the rogue creation would be instantly destroyed. This Fyora has definitely shed any shaper control. It bares its teeth at you, seemingly daring you to step forward. The rogue Fyora with only 17 health. Okay, Fyora, summon Europe. And we are in our first combat. Okay, so Fyora's got 8 AP. Let's go ahead and use Firebolt. The missile misses. How lovely. I'm gonna go back over here because I am scared. Let's see. Okay. Nope, that's attack. Get. Okay, I want to skip my turn. Spacebar? Aha! Oh, 5 damage to my Fyora. You bastard. Aha, 14. Fyora is stunned. Okay, time to make myself useful. Okay, let's... now equipped weapon. Haha, wow! That was a nice hit. Okay, let's see. I was hit for 23. You see, you have 75 experience. And then we go ahead and end the combat. Okay, when you get wounded, you can heal yourself. I didn't get wounded. Oh. Combat. I am more powerful than I thought I was. Okay, exit combat. Let's go look at the healing pod. And healing pod. Wonderful. That was good. Good job. Sort of taking the backward route here, but oh. Okay. Already wasted not enough action points to use to attack and use ability. Turn ends. Wonderful. Target is out of ability range. Oh, it's hitting my Fyora. You bastard. Eat a fireball. And javelin. Okay. So, back in here, like I was looking before. See if there's nothing but trash in here, of course. Totally useless, waste of time building